This one is a story about one of my first tours to Iraq. Uh, we were on a patrol, and we had been all day. We used to do about 11, anywhere from 11 to 14-hour patrols every day. And so we're coming back from a patrol, a long one, and it's dark. And this time Iraq still has curfews, and so on the way back from this patrol, there's a vehicle parked on the side of the road, and it's like really close to the road. And normally, if you know anything about Iraq, you know, like, you would park the vehicles all the way off the road, just because, you know, they could be misread as a vehicle-borne IED. So we're coming close. We come up on this vehicle. We have to stop and we have to investigate. And in our minds, it's a VBID. It's a vehicle-borne IED. So we have to call in for EOD to come help us out. Well, EOD, when we call them, EOD, explosive ordnance disposal guys, they're probably about 6 hours out, because EODs were just about IEDs were just about everywhere. So we're sitting there waiting on EOD, and so we decide, hey, it's best we're just going to check this thing out. It may be nothing. It could just be someone's vehicle broke down. Let's check it out and see. And so we send our point man. It's dark. No one can really see from afar, not even with NVGs or anything like that. So we send our point man Riley to go up and go check it out. When Riley gets over there to check out this thing, he's like checking. He's going, I don't see any wires. Everything is all clear. I don't see anything suspicious. And then right when he says that, because Riley's talking to us from his radio, all you hear is the sound of a goat. He goes, bah, and we're like, what was that? And Riley's not even paying attention. He's just like clearing, and right when that goat happens, for security purposes, I won't use the call sign of our hire, but we'll say Megatron. Megatron 6 calls in the actual. Megatron 6 calls us, and he's like, was that a goat I just heard? And Megatron 6, this is a colonel talking to us. He's like, is that a goat I just heard? And Riley gets back, he comes back over the phone, over the radio, and it's like, yeah, there's a goat. Vehicle seems to be all clear. It's like, well, why is there a goat over there? Megatron 6 asked, and he's like, still clearing the vehicle, sir. And Megatron 6 is just like, don't you dare call me sir. This is the radio. You know better than that. And it's like, roger that, sir. You're calling me sir again. And so Riley's just all flustered, and he's like all flustered. And so like now he knows the colonel wants him to focus on why there's a goat by this vehicle. And so Riley goes, well, I see a man. And I see a goat. And Megatron 6 comes back on. He goes, what do you mean you see a goat? What do you mean you see a man? And it's like, it's a man, and he's doing things to the goat. It's like, what do you mean? And like, this is funny, because now Megatron 6 has just like cut us all off. Like, we're supposed to be talking to our point man, and we're not been talking to him anymore. Megatron 6 is one like talking to him now. Our colonel is talking to our point man, who was a E2, a PFC, and yeah, he's like, so he keeps asking the question. So what is he doing to the goat? He goes, well, sir, you call me sir again. I'm sorry about that. He's having relations with the goat. It's like, relations with the goat? It's like, yes, he's having relations with the goat. Well, what do you mean relations? He's fornicating with the goat. Is he fornicating with the goat? Yes, he's fornicating with the goat. What do you mean fornicating with the goat? And Riley, by this time, you can just tell, is so frustrated. He just replies, he's fucking the goat, sir. And everybody loses bearing. You can hear laughter and chatter all over the radio, and everyone's just dying. And that was the last we heard of from the colonel that night. When we got back, that just happened to be we made everyone's night. Night that night. It was actually a good day. We coming from so many people being injured all the time or being killed. It was one of the nights that nothing bad happened, and all that happened was some guy was having sexual relations with a goat. We ended up bringing that guy in just so we didn't shame him by taking him back to his wife in the middle of the night. We took the goat and put the goat inside the vehicle and pushed the vehicle out into the desert. Brought the guy in, and next day we took him back to his village, bound his hands and covered his eyes and everything, and took him back. So in essence, we actually did him a favor by not taking him home the night before and shaming him. We actually brought him in the next morning, which made him look all big and bad, because it's like, yeah, I'm that guy that the Americans captured and they had nothing on me. I've been gone all day. When the story is, yeah, you've been gone all day having sex with your goat. So it was good. One of my favorite stories from Iraq.